So years ago, I was working at this gym, and there was a personal training manager there who managed all the trainers, and I'll call him Golf Shirt and Khaki Guy. And Golf Shirt and Khaki Guy was a big advocate of a training program he put together that was basically a ripoff of HIT, which, if you know HIT, it's like basically one set to failure. You do mostly machines, maybe some dumbbells, and you use all these kind of training protocols, like maybe one set you do a drop set, another set you do super slow, where you do 4 seconds on the negative and 2 seconds on the reps, all these different protocols. Basically one little warm-up set and then a work set, move on to the next machine. It was like 12 exercises and then you were done. So he sold this program to a bunch of the customers, and he kept telling me and a couple of the other free weight guys that the machine training was superior to the free weight training. And he said, the squats will compress your spine and there's less risk of injury and all this good stuff. And of course we came back, well, you got to train people with proper form, all this stuff. But he wanted none of it. He was the training manager, we were the workers. And so we worked with him on his program. And the deal was, before we started the program, we all had to go through it as a team to see how the workout worked. So who am I paired up with him? I'm paired up with him and the other free weight guy. And Mr. Machine Guy, Mr. Golf Shirt and Khakis, he finally puts on his little Under Armour shirt like I've got. And he needed to lose about 10 pounds, which he kept telling everybody he wanted to lose about 10 pounds. And we got on these machines with him, and he couldn't do diddly. I mean, he was doing like about 60% of what we could do. And I don't consider myself super strong by any means. I've just worked out for a long time. But this guy was my manager, and he was telling me that machines were better than free weights. I don't do your machines, buddy, and the other guy doesn't do the machines either, but we just smoked you on your machines. I wonder why that is, because we're getting a little break because our stabilizers aren't working, and we're in these machines and we're killing you. So he was just here was his answer to this. So he's like, well, it's all about the quality of the contraction. Well, if that's the case, the quality of our contractions were better than the quality of your contraction. So bottom line, if you're selling something like that, machine training, I'm all for people using machines if that's what they have at their disposal. But don't go around and tell everybody that this is the only way to train or the best way to train. The truth was, it was an efficient way for like 12 people who had to be at work in a half an hour and take a shower. It was an efficient way for them to get a workout. You didn't have to explain a lot to them for form. These people didn't care about being super strong or athletic. They just wanted to be in better shape and burn some calories. I understand the machines were great, but he was selling them on that machines were better than free weights, blah, blah, blah. This is the best way to work out. It's scientifically proven. And it was just a bunch of sales crap. And this guy ended up being a salesman in some other line, and he's probably, whatever product he's at, he's probably telling them it's the best in the world. So bottom line, the proof is in the pudding. To me, free weights, for you people, especially young dudes wanting to get strong, they're the way to go. Older dudes, I mean, if you start on machines, if you can graduate to just doing some like light barbell stuff, and I've done that with people in gyms, yeah, they could only do the leg press to start out, but soon enough you get them in a squat rack, and there they are with a bar doing 10 or 20 reps before they do their leg press. And then a couple weeks later, they're working with like 95 pounds for a set of 10. And then, lo and behold, their form's good and you're up in the weight. And then, you know what? We're not doing the leg press anymore because we do squats, right? So, bottom line of the story, there's a lot of salespeople in fitness, and they'll always tell you that their program's number one. And, any program's better than no program. So, let them sell, whatever. And story two, free weights, always the way to go. The ultimate, if you really want to go beyond anything, do your free weights and save the machines for the people that are a little bit hurt and a little bit older. Catch you later.